Are you thinking about buying in 2025? The property market has been unpredictable. House prices fell, interest rates rose, and now things are shifting again. Hi, I'm Nicola Winters, a Mortgage and KiwiSaver advisor based in New Zealand. I help Kiwis make smart financial decisions, especially when it comes to buying a house. So is now the right time to buy, or should you wait? In today's video, I'll be breaking down the latest New Zealand housing market trends, interest rate predictions and what this means for your mortgage, the pros and cons of buying now versus waiting, and key steps that you can take if you are planning to buy now. As always, feel free to skip around the timestamps to save time. Let's get into it. The New Zealand housing market seems to be starting to turn around after a significant downturn. House prices and sales volumes were both in positive territory in February, according to the Real Estate Institute of New Zealand. According to the latest data, the national median selling price was $772,000 in February, which is up 2.9% compared to January, but down 2.4% compared to February last year. Major cities like Auckland and Wellington are stabilizing, with some suburbs seeing price increases. In Auckland, the median selling price was $1,010,000, which is up an impressive 6.4% compared to January, but down 0.5% compared to February last year. Regional areas such as Tauranga and Christchurch are experiencing more demand due to affordability. So what's driving this market shift? It feels like there's a lot more buyer confidence at the moment. As interest rates start to drop, more people are re-entering the market. So I think falling interest rates is also playing a very big part. Lower borrowing costs make home ownership much more affordable. Personally, I'm also seeing a lot more activity on my end from buyers coming through and getting pre-approved and are actively out there hunting and looking to buy. This means that there is a slight increase in demand. So the big question now is, should you buy now or should you wait? Let's break down both sides. Starting with reasons to buy now. House prices are rising again. The market hit the bottom in late 2024 and prices are increasing. The mortgage rates are also lower, so interest rates have dropped, and this makes home loans cheaper. And also there's less competition for now. The market isn't booming yet, so you have more negotiating power. Let's look at the reasons to wait. Mortgage rates could potentially drop more. Waiting a few months could mean even lower interest rates. There's also still a bit of economic uncertainty. There's still potential for job market changes that could affect borrowing. You could also wait and look at increasing your deposit, and a larger deposit means a smaller home loan, and this means smaller loan repayments. Ultimately, it depends on your personal situation. If you're ready now, buying now could be a smart move, as there's still less competition. So let's look at interest rates and mortgage costs and what you need to know. The Reserve Bank of New Zealand cuts the official cash rate, or the OCR, to 3.75% in early 2025. Mortgage interest rates have dropped. We're now seeing the 6-month rate sitting around 6.85%, the 1-year rate sitting around 5.20%, and the 2-year rate sitting around 4.99% as of March 2025. This is quite a big drop from 2024 when rates were over 7%. With the OCR decreasing, we've also seen the floating rates decrease, and in turn the test rates decrease. This means that it's a bit easier to get more lending across the line. So let's take a look at how this decrease in fixed rates affects your mortgage. Let's say you're borrowing $600,000 for your mortgage, and the interest rate is 7.34%. This means that your monthly repayments are going to sit around $4,100. Now, borrowing that same amount of $600,000 at the lower fixed interest rate of 5.85%, this means your repayments are going to be around $3,525 a month. This is a saving of around $600 per month. Now, if rates continue to drop further, this means there's going to be more savings in place for buyers. So ultimately, the drop in interest rates means that it's a bit more affordable for people to have a mortgage in place these days. So now let's look at steps to take if you're keen to buy now. First of all, get pre-approved. Speak to a mortgage advisor, someone like me, and see how much that you can borrow. You might be closer to buying now than you thought you were. A mortgage advisor can analyze your situation and give you some feedback if you're not quite ready to buy, to help you get ready to buy in the future. Next, I'd recommend just checking in with your KiwiSaver. Make sure you're in the right fund type, make sure that you're contributing enough to build your deposit. And if you need more help with your KiwiSaver, I've got a couple of videos which I'll link up over here that help you with your KiwiSaver and making sure it's set up correctly for your goals. Next, I'd recommend you research the current market. Check out the recent sales data for the area that you're looking to buy in. This will help to give you an idea of price and what you will be looking to spend for the area that you want to live. Next, be ready to move fast. If prices keep rising, then acting sooner could save you thousands. So is 2025 the right time for you to buy a house? It really does depend on your financial situation and your long-term goals. If you're serious about buying, the next step is to get pre-approved and make sure that you understand your options. If you need help, I can walk you through the process. Just reach out. Are you planning to buy a home this year? Let me know down in the comments. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.